Hi guys, this is Dr. Kevin Burch, a British citizen who has been practicing in India as an orthopedic surgeon throughout the COVID pandemic and also having trained in the USA post USMLE in orthopedic surgery. And my last 1.5 years of COVID experience, including currently month of May and ongoing and will continue in the future, uh, has given me insight into many things, including how, as NRIs and PIOs, we respond to or react to emergencies that captures our imagination and makes us feel concerned and worried quite legitimately about our family, friends, relatives, and our motherland, dear India. I have been through those emotions and cycles. I've been through fundraisers in the UK and USA, and and people in India, they appreciate it. I, living in India, I am thankful to my family, relatives, friends in the USA and UK and European countries, Australia, everywhere, who are trying to do their bit for India by raising money for oxygen concentrators, or like Vinod Khosla of Sun Microsystem, having given open invitation to hospitals to approach him to establish oxygen manufacturing delivery ecosystems, so on and so forth. But working at the front end in the healthcare sector in India, and also being part of some charities and some other organizations, what I realize is that when we live abroad and we respond to this crisis, and we collect a few £1,000s, a few $100,000 or whatever, and that does help, in a very targeted, limited manner, and then we wake up at the time of the next disaster. What needs to happen is that the top educated, rich, well-to-do guys of Indian origin in those countries, in the UK, where I'm a citizen of, or in the US, where I've obtained some orthopedic surgical training, they need to create a network, a kind of consortium, and create an infrastructure ecosystem, okay, in healthcare sector. So guys, you need to come together and build and run, say, 50 major not-for-profit hospitals, medical training centers, medical colleges, nursing training centers, clinical research centers, all in one, and create an ecosystem to make these kind of centers. So what happens when the next disaster strikes? These centers are in place and they can help people directly without this knee-jerk emotional reaction, which produces some light but frankly speaking more heat. And Pichais of this world, the Vinod Khoslas of this world, Nois of this world, Lakshmi Mittals and Hindujas of this world, and Anil Agarwals of this world, and many others who are based outside of India, doing great work for their companies, don't need to wait for your president or prime minister to give you a green signal before you start doing this. So I believe you guys do care for India, of course. As an NRI, I cared so much that I gave up my extremely successful, highly paying, very satisfying consultant orthopedic surgeon job in UK, both in NHS and private. I used to live in South Manchester suburb, surrounded by Premiership football club players, and so on. And so the gym that I used to go to, my local gym, Diego Maradona used to come there. Posh Spice, David Beckham's wife, used to come there. Not that beautiful in person, by the way. Sorry. But the thing is, having given all that up and being in India is very fulfilling. And I know that everybody cannot do that, and I'm not advising you to do that necessarily. If you want to, I can guide you and help you. But whilst you are there, then whether you are part of an organization like associations of American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, RP, or any tech organization associations of Indian origin, or BAPIO or BIDA in the UK, and so on and so forth. All of you guys need to come together and work towards creating 50 institutes in India. Now, these projects are easily workable, and there are plenty of people on the ground who can help you. I am ready to volunteer for somebody to set up even one such center and see how it runs. So please guys, work towards creating a sustainable support systems in India, rather than just feeling satisfied that I've been part of these fundraisers, I've sold these many raffle tickets, I have sent so many oxygen concentrators to India. By the way, oxygen concentrators are not that helpful. Sorry to say it like that. Each institute can be a beacon for so many things, like raising awareness, engaging with the community, have a good and sustainable combination of philanthropy plus entrepreneurship, clinical research work, which you can do in private setup, which I have done, teaching, which you can do in private setup in India, which I have done in last 4 years, as a result of which I have been awarded honorary adjunct associate professorship in a medical school in Australia, with their students training under me in India. So, and one American university medical school has offered me the same, because I have trained some of their students in India in private practice in orthopedic surgery. So, so there's so much you can do if you just help set up a hospital, a healthcare facility. First one is a pilot project, and work towards setting up 50. This is my request, advice, and even challenge to you if you want to do something meaningful, substantive, concrete, and sustainable for India. Okay, so thank you very much for your love, care, concern, and support. I've been through that, and being in India right now, I can see the resilience of our people. I can see the affection with which people are helping each other, and I have no doubt that we'll come through this China virus, Wuhan virus, or whatever you want to call it, attack, or its UK variant, or Indian variant, or Brazil variant, or whatever. We will come through this much stronger. There's no doubt about it. But let's do something really great for India. It'll be very satisfying, very fulfilling, and very helpful to so many people, not just in India, but across the world. Okay, so let's get started. This is Dr. Kevin Burch, consultant orthopedic surgeon, now in Ahmedabad, India. And my Twitter handle is a bit pompous sounding, Best Ortho DR, BESTORTHO So feel free to contact me through that, or through my Facebook page, Ortho DR Kevin Burch, ORTHODRKEYURBUCH, or Ortho Dr. Burch. Okay, and thanks again, and let us do something great together to help India, not just through this pandemic, but for all the healthcare and related medical infrastructure needs. Namaskar, and thank you again.